Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to Get Your Bars Off podcast. I'm probably a little muffled under this mask, but you already know what it is, man. It's spooky season. It's your boys, Ari Stark. Loso, what's going on, brother? Loso Soprano.
Loso Soprano, man. Yeah, man. Where's my gabagool?
Where my y'all meaner?
Where's my gabagool? Yeah, man.
Where's my gobble? Oh, that's my y'all meaner.
My yamineries.
I'm fucking up in the streets.
Oh no, I didn't really want my guy. Yo, my girl pulls out gabagool out the fridge. She's like, here. Yeah, we had it in the fridge. I love you, baby. She pulls it out at the fridge. She's like, here, it's right here. I was like, nah, I don't know.
I left the big knife, so I'm gonna use the little knife.
They gave him the little pea shooter knife.
It's a little knife.
It's a knife.
But yo, you already know what it is, man. I'm ready to talk about this album. You ready to talk about this album?
Boy,
Let's
waste no time.
It's been some time. It's about time we get to it. Yo, so I mean, West Side Gun, 10. Hitler wears Hermes, 10. We're here. The album is out. Let me pull this up some.
I'm about to say, I'm like, you gonna wear that?
I ain't gonna do the whole thing with that. But yeah, man. 10 projects. We're here. Finally, this is the final one. Hopefully, you know how artists be sometimes.
You know how he be.
Exactly. But the album itself, man, great album. A lot of highlights that I took from this album. I mean, Conductor is literally on the cusp of being one of the best sample or just producers in the game right now. His beats are just nasty.
Agreed.
Two, the features are amazing. I came to terms that Hitler Wear Hermes album is pretty much the same. Like, I look at it the same way as I do a DJ Khaled album. Only thing is that Khaled isn't rapping on his and West Side is rapping on his.
Somebody tweeted that West Side does Khaled better than Khaled.
It's kind of evident to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's doing that. And it's no slight to it. Let's keep it tall. We've seen this formula of, hey, you see the cat? Boony Boony. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi, mama? You say hi, mama?
Like this.
Yeah. Get over here.
Man's pulled out Simba.
See them say hi? Okay. But
with the little white shoes.
Right. Oh, me and Sue call these type of cats with socks.
That nigga stupid. Cats with socks.
Yeah. It's a whole bunch anyways. But yeah, man, like I said, Conductor becoming one of my favorite producers just in the game in general. And that's up there with the Hit Boys and all of that such too. Also, like I said, West Side and the curation of the album is DJ Khaled, or just like I said, we've seen from Passion with the DJ Khaled's dramas, DJ Felly Fells, all of that stuff. But those were DJs, and he's a full-fledged artist. You know what I'm saying? Or exactly however you ever want to deem himself these days. But hold on a second, let me just wet this sponsor a little bit. It's dry as fuck.
West Side, he's becoming a master curator. I think in the last 3 years, I say.
Like I said, given with the curation part, sorry, I'm gonna just finish this thought. Like I said, with the curation part was the big thing for me because, like I said, gradually over time, if you think about from the first couple ones, he was really holding them down himself. You have a few features on there, but nothing to the mass of this, And this only shows the extension of West Side Guns. Like the connections he's having in the game right now is just is so many that you can only be God damn, bro. Like, who else you gonna have on these joints, son?
I think with each tape, you can kind of see his connections, and you can see his connections get better with each tape.
The first one, no features. Like the first couple joints are just your
They're all in house.
regular, you know what I'm saying? Like your hitters. You got on Hermes 3, you got Benny on there, Keisha Plum, you know what I'm saying? Sky Zoo, which was probably a big joint from during that time. Durag Dynasty during that time, it's kind of a big look. Sean Price for West Side during that time, a big look. You know what I'm saying? Got same thing for Hermes 2, Keisha and Conway. 4 was Conway,
I think
Stolly. This one it starts to expand a little bit. You got Stolly pulling up, Smoke Dizza. That relationship starts to bloom. 5, I think you had I think it was Kissing Them was on there.
Yep.
Styles was the biggest feature on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not too many that he like dips into. Is up until he gets to
7.
That's really it. Cause is it a Hitler with Hermes 6?
Well, there is, but there isn't really any big names on there. It's just Benny a couple times. 6 is the one that had Gigi's.
Oh, so that's 2018. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So once again, he doesn't really start going into this curation bag once, like you said, up until 7. And even looking at this is not even super, super crazy. Mm-mm. The biggest name on here is probably Fat Joe.
Yeah.
And we already knew him in Currency, you know what I'm saying? Like, Currency is not saying that's not a big feature, but it's like you knew it was going to happen sooner or later, you know? Currency keeps his ear to these type of shits. Like I said, I think once we get to the double-sided joint, I think that's when it goes into that steamroll of no, I got to get all these crazy features on here. And I wonder personally what was the choice to make that make your series this type of direction now, where it was, like I said, mainly just continuing the mixtape series, like records from you, from West Side, Conway, in a couple
the money longer, big
feature, the money longer, right? But to see where it goes from 8 and 10, it's crazy. Not in a bad way. I'm not mad at it, because only thing I can say is this like, does it take away for the excitement for a West Side Gun album, or are we coming to the album for the features? You know, like,
we're coming for both, honestly.
I don't know for sure. I mean, not saying that's taking. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about West Side or nothing, but my thing is like when you present all of these features on here and such, producer lists, even though it's not the producer list is not that. It's not that vast. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, we know who's pulling up.
Like the biggest name we seen on there was Swizz.
RZA.
And RZA, right. RZA. You know what I'm saying? But that's like, even that's a big look. Like he's definitely going for, like, not saying I'm going for the, hey, everybody come look at my album because I got all these names on here. Because it's not like how you would get from a DJ Khaled album. You actually got them doing great work on here.
In between the Hitler Wears Hermes series, he did drop Supreme Blientele. And on Supreme Blientele, I think this is where we see the rise and the gradual up in appearances. Because we have Pete Rock on here, we have Busta on here, we have Anderson .Paak on here.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah,
like we Jadakiss, he's on here. So I think it started with this project.
Yeah, it, like I said, it's bringing an Anderson .Paak feature, getting the Busta Rhymes feature, and such like that. Like, yeah, definitely expands. Come on, shorty, scratching me and shit. But like I said, I think it's still like, yo, even I'm saying that to say where it's like, I personally think he was rapping his ass off on his tape.
Yeah, Super Kick Party.
Yo, he went crazy on that. He went crazy. That felt like what I got from what's my joint on Pray for Paris?
Eurostep.
Like what I feel about that record rap wise for him, where it's like, okay, yo, he's definitely showing niggas like, yo, I can literally like go toe to toe with some of y'all niggas. And
bro, that Peppers,
but not. I'm gonna hold you. Like, and this is my thing where I feel like he starts to get a little. He tends to get outshine, and it's not like I think he personally kind of knows that by putting the people he puts on there.
It's funny you
You
say
know.
that because after you're done, I got a hot take on this album. It's funny you say
Um,
that.
let me just look at this joint. But the records I felt like West Side got off on was definitely Fly God Jr. Fucking love that flow, the flexing, like he was out first, and I wasn't expecting him really going off that type of beat. I fucked with that shit heavy. Super Kick Party, obviously. What's my other joint? I like him and Stove on Science Class.
Which one?
No,
Which
him and
one?
Stove going back and forth on Science Class because they shared their verse together.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other joints? Switches on Everything was cool. Mag Don't Stop. Mag Don't Stop was really dope also. Yeah, those are the ones I feel West Side went off on, like straight up and down. But man, let's keep it always tall, bro. Like
Stove cooked them.
like Ace. No, I felt you stole. I mean, that's kind of you. That's I think that's he should want him to
All
come.
over this shit.
You know, but ASAP did his thing. I like ASAP and West Side. I would like for them to make more music because I feel like it takes West Side away from like super gritty, and it's like you can add more of your lavish shit into it now. So now you can have that
I
like
thought he pulled ASAP into
hood
his world.
fashion type shit. You see, yo, this cat is aggressive, bro. But she
I thought ASAP was pulled into his world.
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Maybe because of production wise, but you listen to content wise, like ASAP didn't like change the type of shit he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like what shit you wear, like little, like not. He wasn't trying to be super thugnificent. You know?
Is it too on the nose to have ASAP in a song called "Shootouts in Soho"?
That's what I'm saying. Like
when
yo,
he's accused,
walking past me, little kitty, sit down. Y'all don't do that, do y'all?
Cats, man, look, cats, they don't go fuck. They don't go fuck.
Stay.
That shit don't work with them.
Right.
That's too on the nose for ASAP. A song called "Shootouts in Soho."
I mean,
when
it's literally you got West Side, and so you might as well, like I say, you bringing in the hood fashion shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember this the same man, not West Side. I mean, not ASAP, but West Side said he would shoot Raph Simmons at the fucking like at the fashion show. So that should know where he thinks about his space in fashion.
Eastside
You want
Flip, man.
You want to be the fly nigga that scares everybody at the party.
His little interlude after was it Peppers? Was it after Peppers? The grinding, the little
shout out to Flip,
Eastside
man.
Flip.
Eastside Flip. He was cooking on this album. The two fucking freestyles that he had.
The first one I liked.
The first one, no, I like the second one way better. The one after
God is Love. The second one.
No, that one was cool because that's where the nigga Phil was going crazy on the beat, bro. like the Broadway Phil.
Yo, they got names.
They're human, you dick. Like,
nah, but just it's universal.
Yo,
like,
this nigga said they got names.
It's universal. Like, yo, who's that? Oh, that's Flip. Or who that? Oh, that's Claire. Or, like, yo, like it is crazy.
Sorry, we
how
care about our crackheads in Buffalo.
Nah, shout out Westside because he care about his crackheads.
I don't know, man. I know Claire was looking at this album cover like.
What did he say?
Throw me away like Andy's toy.
Flip hit the stem and he loved it. Like he even mentioned Flip on the records and shit.
At least this fiend can actually like work for his money. Like
that. I mean, that covers a lot harder than what Machine do.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Both are really great art in itself. Because that shot of Claire is so gritty and like beautiful at the same time. And then the one with Flip, same thing. Like it's just grimy and such. You don't know
that sweater is hard
with the chains on and stuff. You would not know this nigga's a crackhead.
That sweater's hard.
We literally both thought that was a fusion of Briz Rothstein and Tay Rock.
That's Eastside Flipper Rockstein.
Like that's a lot.
That's Eastside Flipper.
You said that in the chat. I almost lost my shit because I was literally listening to the album. I'm like, yo, I was about to say this shit as soon as I got off the train because I'm looking at this. I'm like, this looks like somebody I know. and I
Can't
just
put my finger on it.
on it, and then I was like, "This looks like Tay Rock and Chris Rothstein."
My favorite joint, hands down. I almost jumped out my seat when I heard it. BDP.
I think that's one of
BDP.
my favorite beats on here because I
We
ain't gonna
heard it
lie,
already.
I'm in the car. We did, but hearing it again is just like, come on, this is just a fire beat. So I'm in the car, right, and we're on the way to my aunt's Halloween party for the kids and such. Now, mind you, I got my mask on and such, and I'm just listening to my music, getting my last little listens in. I got this Jason mask on. Now, mind you, not even remembering, that's kind of that was the cover before prior, right? And I was like,
Oh yeah, that's
okay,
true.
we put the John on. I see
That
the
was the cover. That was the cover.
let's get with it, yo. I got the John from Roots Slavery here right now. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think definitely that beat. Like
The
that's
new conductor ad libs too.
damn conductor. Where your heart?
Yo, how did he pull that off?
Same way he got Alchemist to do the old Alchemist drop.
That's fire, dog.
Sorry,
Did
I
the
know. Take time to take his mask off and pick his hair. That's why I'm brother Voorhees.
did the Montel Jordan sample to catch you off guard?
Oh no, that just reminded me of many joints he's done before. The Never Too Much joint on GG's.
He
What's
just did
another?
it on Jesus Crack. He did the slow down shit.
See, yeah, and it's great. I was just listening to GG's, and there's a bagging of work to Luther Vandross. Never too much, never too much. Like,
That's big
yo,
Luther. Big Luther.
yo, that's crazy. I call the cat Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross. Her name is Luna, so I call her Luther Vandross.
Somebody said Luther was holding the microphone with so much familiarity.
Yo, you gotta relax.
Nah, I didn't say. Somebody else said it. I'm just repeating what they said.
I don't take Luther Vandross slander up here unless I'm
his dad didn't either.
oh god.
Oh, nah, BDP, man. Rome Streets, verse of the record.
Yeah, he went crazy. But that beat is like I said, it's like when you hear it, what else are you gonna do other than other than spaz? Like
it fits him.
Yeah, son. Like he probably was like, yo, can I keep this for the album? I don't know.
Nah, this is for Michelle / Hitler 10.
Like and dog, like I said, that beat, one of my favorite beats on the joint. Between that, the Fly God Jr. Shout out Fly God Jr. for that beat. Like that was a hard beat. Like I said, Peppa's up there for me. I really like God is Love. I mean, I can't say I don't have a favorite beat on here. Like a lot of these joints are fire to me. Like shout out to like I said Swiss Beats on Science Class. Let's talk about that.
God.
Let's talk
we
about
used to be good friends a long time ago.
We used to be good friends a long time ago.
Been saying that randomly all weekend here.
Not for real, son. Like from that sample, Busta and the like, it's like everybody had like a little story, or maybe it was just Busta and Ghost. But I feel like them niggas was coming from a very personal place, talking about
sounded like it was some resentment with them verses.
What my nigga Ghost say? We said fingers out the window screaming murder, murder. Something.
We used to fuck snow bunnies with no energizer.
Go right on the nigga and then go fuck the squirter.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Go right
That's
on the
Ghost.
nigga. Fucking squirt. Like, yo, remember how we felt about Jay-Z after the Love All verse?
That Ghost verse is up there.
We was like, yo, who is he talking to?
He talking to Bronson. He talking to Bronson.
Rapper, like he talking to like somebody. This is like personal. And then we found out it was a personal verse for Hov. So like, who was Ghost talking about, bruh? Because the whole verse, it felt like he was snapping on a nigga.
Yeah, I think his verse was the most aggressive of all of them in that song.
And that's probably why I felt like he had my favorite verse. Because it felt like vintage, like young Ghost, like young, angry
Like
Ghost.
Tony Starks. Tony
You
Starks.
feel me, bro? Like coming on the beginning of like protect your neck type Ghost. That energy.
You got the nigga mask on too.
You
While you
feel
at
me?
it.
Like that's on. You already know that's on. But
D Lover.
relax.
That's his name too.
Yo, what did the dude say on the joint when Ghost robbed him? D Lover, I thought it was your friend.
D Lover, I thought it was your friend. Yo, bring back the Wu-Tang shit,
Like,
yo.
nigga, give me that fucking watch, yo.
Red Death, an ode to Daniel Garcia. I just
You
found that
already
out.
know.
I didn't know that he went by that.
You are what? It's because his
I didn't
face
know he
turns
went by
red
that.
whenever he starts like turning up.
Yo, this. Where do you rank this among posse cuts?
This is tough. They
Mitch,
got
what up?
so many posse cuts, bro. Like the Griselda posse cuts, like OG Griselda posse
This
cuts.
is the Griselda posse cut.
You can't say it's the when they already have posse cuts. They have multiple posse cuts.
All of them though? The entire label?
Well, that's the thing, bro. The label grows over years.
Like this
So
isn't the
what a posse
3-man
cut
weave
was-
no more.
What a posse cut was in 2017-18 is different than what it looks like in 2022 because the labels
obviously it's not Benny West and
literally
Conway no more.
on Who Made the Sunshine, the posse cut only added Armani Caesar. Right. So it's going to grow as time goes on, but it's tough right now. It's a little too early. Like I said, we got the George Bondos, we got like fucking Freddie Hotspot. We got a whole album of
Brutus.
Like,
Brutus is the best one in my opinion.
Like it's so many. So Red Death is like it's early. It's a great song, but I don't know, bro. I don't know right now. 98 Sabres, bro. Like, come on, dog.
98 Sabres was too short.
But still, it's fire though. Like, it's a lot to like.
Again, you know Jason reference.
Just saying though, bro. Like, it's a lot to choose from. So for me, I'll say it's a little too early to rank it up there with a lot of their posse cuts because that's one thing that made Griselda so far. Like when them niggas are on a record together, it's dangerous.
Benny's verse on Red Death, dog. Let's talk about it, dog.
So I look at his verse like the senior, like the old senior, like returning to the school after he like done went to college and such. Like, let me go back, pull up on my old school, see what they do.
Let me show them what
the little music program going on. Let me come hop in with y'all and get a little jam session going. And
that was more than a jam session.
I see why this nigga was the star pupil type shit. Like
that, yo, what do you say? I take the chain off a rapper bitch. Who know what nigga this petty?
Let me see if I can play that verse real quick. It might be a little low, y'all. I don't got my speaker with me, but let's play that joint.
Like Armani's verse was fire.
If this was Smack, if this was like a song made by Smack, this is literally all his shooters.
Except Jay Worthy. Jay Worthy, they could have left him off.
He was on here, but he's new.
Why not Boldy?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why Boldy wasn't on it. That's confusing. Was Boldy on anything on this album?
No, he was on Rome's album. He wasn't on Armani's album, and he wasn't on this album.
With that. I'm not taking nothing serious, but I just wonder what happened. I mean, he has been making a lot of projects, so I wonder if it was just a scheduling issue, maybe. Who knows?
He got something dropping this week.
Get down, baby.
He got something dropping this week again, I believe, too.
There you go. Well, who knows, man? But damn, yeah. I mean, I'm not that like. I kind of fuck with Jay Worthy. I don't think he's like as bad as most people say he is, but I think he's pretty good.
He don't fit.
I mean, then again, I don't know. We got to see what it's gonna sound like. Let's see. Red Death featuring Griselda.
We've come to that time where the legend of Griselda lives forever. Hey yo, y'all niggas should know by now. Y'all niggas should know by now that Griselda is flag. Biggest. Yeah. I don't know nobody that's hungry. I don't know nobody that's humble. I don't know nobody that's fearless. With Tarzan, I can switch jungles. I don't know nobody that's gangster. I don't know nobody that's ready. Snatch your chain off a rapper, bitch. I don't know nobody that's petty. This where I take control of shit. This where I get to rap about sticks and how we rap bricks with petroleum. Clean strips like custodians. My rap sheet got coke in it. My stash house got broken in. West side, I was woke again. I'ma tell that story all over again. Get rich first, then get your homies rich, it works. They say I never switch it up, but I'm like 3 flows in on this verse. So when they tell you, they tell me that these niggas do a lot of cheerleading. And these niggas more running high when it's skin season. And a pushy coming motherfucker. Never seen a pot. You never seen a blender. I got this white bitch with me, but we ain't meet on Tinder. I put my feet on niggas. When y'all speak to niggas, I think of my sons. I need the car seat for niggas. I play the game like Larry Bird. You know that street code, nigga. I could shoot for 3, or I might pick a Oladipo, niggas. Giants Monday Night Football. I'm watching from the box. Me and OG Juan and Lil Boosie taking shots. I play some bets and taking pots. Take a hot. You make a move, I make it hot. You make a move, nigga. You take ice cubes in. Man, fuck that. That's preschool. You run down on niggas and you make them cop. Then make sure you sleep with that machine gun like
Megan Fox.
We all tell the tale. Make sure you tell that nobody did it like Griselda did it. A team that was 1-1. That shifted everything. The culture was never the same after they got here.
Stone got roll streets. My niggas bout to we can break the whole shit down. Go ounce for ounce, then cost 3 houses. One house so fly, you can't even sit on the couches. Perry ain't fountains. I heard the fans watching. We had to reroute, took it through the Carolinas. Any doubt when we'll be headed to the mound, my nigga. You gotta recount. Used to get fish on TV screen. Wheat Tims, match 10s, black match the green. Declaring B1 with the M16. I'm getting your great things. Wagon mornings and Porsche nights. Cars down, caution light. Rainbow soft white. It started dissolving in the water, I lost sight. Needles in the arm for the dog bite. Sparkles on the brick, that's what God like. BBS is dancing in the rain like Shawn Michaels. That's a light show. I seen the Eiffel, I seen the pipe full. Trap phone just kept ringing like Mike with the Bulls. If you could, you would.
Trap phone kept ringing like Mike with the Bulls.
Yo, Stove God had a lot of those quotables on this album. The LeBron line he had on BDP with the ice in his knees.
I'm still tripping off the Stove Jesus references.
Oh, the Big Dipper, Stove Jesus.
All the biblical like crack and stove references is like, yo, dog, this nigga going
he
hell.
cooked on God is love. He cooked on God is love.
Oh gee, I thought that was probably we probably listen to the rest of the record when you get a chance. But
it's 10 minutes.
I feel and I feel like I said, given he's been like Westside's been doing this with Stove since like Fly Guy's an awesome guy too. So I'm not annoyed with it yet, because I won't say yet.
I'm never gonna be annoyed.
Because you know how some niggas is where they want to just keep like let's say Yo Gotti, what he was doing Black Youngster, or like fucking what's the like Cam in
with Jewels,
J.R. Ryder, you know what I'm saying? But real talk, I'm glad you finally said that, because I've been trying to think who can I compare Westside and Stove to in the sense of like what Westside is doing with Stove, and you said it perfectly. Cam and Jewels.
Yeah.
Like when Cam brought Jewels and it was like, yo, nigga, listen to this verse. Listen to this nigga.
Put him on everything.
Put them all on these
everything.
This freestyle. You know what I'm saying? He believed in this nigga immensely, you know? And now, as you know what happened after that, you know, but neither here nor there, I feel like Stove is in that same box, like, whereas like, yo, this nigga might be the best new, you know what I'm saying, like drug rapper or whatever you want to
complete. He has everything. Right. He can sing.
It's the same thing we felt about Jewels when he first came out too. And Matt,
He
think
thought he
about
was
it.
complete.
Let me show you how to make that crack, how to spend that money, how to get that. Like, come on, bro.
It's
That doesn't
mirroring
sound
the same thing
you know what I'm saying? That sounds like a song Stove would make in 2022.
with harmonies.
And I think I said that last show, which sorry I didn't put out yet, but I will put it. It's gonna be a late joint.
We
But
gonna get a two-pack
yeah,
for you.
but yeah, like that's why I gotta catch the lives. But neither here nor there, I think it's definitely like he's in a space where it's like, let me just push him. And plus, he can do it on a different level now, where you don't just gotta have him on freestyles and asking, you know what I'm saying, like the next big artist, yo, can I have this new guy on here with you, nigga? I'm putting him on here anyway,
Well,
and I know you're gonna fuck with it.
I think what he's doing with Stove God, he did it. I mean, we're on record saying it. He did it with Benny.
Yeah, this is the Benny 2.0, just more aggressive.
We're never gonna get tired. I mean, me personally, I'm never gonna get tired of this because we're never gonna get a Stove God solo project. And all of that pushing Benny led to Tana Talk 3. Stove God already has a Tana Talk 3 under his belt. Reasonable Drought.
True.
He doesn't have that pressure to deliver a solo project right away. He already did that.
I see what you're saying, but the follow-up is the pressure is there for the follow-up. A lot of people are waiting for that follow-up.
Like
bro.
Rome knocked it out the park. First at bat, Rome knocked it out the park. He don't got to worry about a solo for a while.
True. But plus, he has a lot of projects that we can go to. Stove don't got a lot of shit we can go to.
No, yeah, he don't.
You know, so him on these features and all over this joint is damn near like West Side and Stove
exposure
featuring the rest of these niggas. Damn near.
It's exposure.
Right. Oh, it's amazing exposure.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you didn't know him from Reasonable Drought, all right, we can say, all right, that's underground. All right, cool, word. But a lot of them people from the art he's on the Vlad TV record with 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? He what's another joint he was on?
He's on a Ghost and Ray and Busta record.
Yeah, just being on a record with all of those
legends.
Produced
by Swizz.
Like, yo.
He on a Kiss record.
So I'm saying he's definitely getting a lot of exposure. Just gotta take the ball and run with it. I mean, and the thing is, I mean, do you feel that same reception that Benny was getting?
Yeah. Anticipation more than reception. The people are clamoring for a Stove album.
I think the fans, his fans are, but like, remember when we were seeing Benny coming up and hitting these verses, you had all of like the legends and all of that such kind of like itching at the bit to either like get a verse from him or
Benny didn't have a solo album out. Stove God has an advantage to where he already
that's cool, but how much is it pushing him forward? You know what I'm saying? How many eyes is it still catching outside of the underground? That's what I'm saying.
As long as he's on all of these, as long as he's stealing the show on all of these West Side projects,
let's be honest.
Good.
Let's be honest. A lot of those the features and such were great for Benny and such like that. But I also think, why you got water on you? Come on, get out. But yeah, he definitely. I feel like the lack of freestyles is the problem. Probably because a lot of people don't see his face. You don't put the face. Yo, she's just keep jumping up on me.
Yeah, she's say hi. Your cat's in heat. Your cat is in heat.
You say hi. Give him the old evil eye. Give him the old evil eye. All right, go get mommy. But yeah, pretty much like I said. I think that we don't see his face enough. Well, I know what he looks like, but
I know what he looks like too.
Like, okay, we got all that stuff, but it's like we would have. I don't know. I feel like those freestyles helped Benny a lot with exposure. You want to go on
bars on I-95?
Not even just bars on I-5, Sway, 97, all the spots that they went to. I just don't see. That's the only thing I don't see. I see different from the push that Benny had versus what Stove is getting.
Also, I think him putting out an album
features than Benny ever had.
He put out an album shortly after Reasonable Drought. I think shortly after he signed with Griselda. that was $10,000 or $1,000 or some shit.
Yeah, I would never know about it.
That hurt him. That hurt him because no one's going to be able to purchase that. No one's going to be able to purchase that.
And the thing is, they're banking on these kids and such, or not kids, but collectors, that people that be spending $1,000 on the vinyl, like Ekin 2 by Jay Skis, like they want the vinyl right now for $1,000 on eBay.
Damn.
Oh shit, Luna, what the fuck? You see this shit?
Yeah, man, it's Halloween. The Cat's Eye. You seen that movie?
Did you just see that shit?
And cat tried to kill you on camera.
Yo, babe, come get your cat. Trying to kill me.
Cat jumped on him.
She just jumped on my back, and I got video proof.
Proof, witnesses, all that.
What? Yo,
leave her alone.
Yo. Oh wow. Where was I? Yeah.
Shout out Westside Pootie too on Nico Louie telling us how much we being
for another album. Making me feel like worthless as shit, and I'm a 29-year-old man. What
she said?
She
like, said you can't even spell Lamborghini.
You're like, you ever get suspended for being too fly? And I'm only in the 4th grade. God damn it!
And you see what the principal was driving. Hilarious.
Yo, I love her, man.
Westside Pootie is a generational talent.
Westside Pootie in a minute.
You could tell because it's. You know what I mean? 4th grade. Last time we heard her, she was like a kindergartner.
Shit, I thought she'd have been in high school, man.
Look at that, man. The children grow with the music.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Griselda for the children.
Child into the world, saying like AJ was driving the Lamborghini. And you know what I'm saying? This cat, man.
Yeah, man. The cat just gonna have to be part of the show, man.
At this point, girl.
At this point,
as soon as I spark this L, she gonna want to leave. As soon as I spark this shit. But yeah, man. Ow!
Ooh, shit. With the claws.
God damn it! I love you so much, but why must you do this?
I rate this 9 out of 10. I don't have it. I mean, contrary to what you probably thought that I would do, I don't have it in my top 10 list. I don't.
So how you rated a 9 out of 10?
It's a good album, great album, but it's 10 albums better that came out this year.
That's all 10 out of 10s?
To me, yeah.
I haven't heard you call one album a 10 out of 10 all year.
Mr. Morale.
I think you gave that a 9.5.
I gave that shit a 10.
I feel like I remember you giving it a 9.5, but okay.
Mr. Morale is the one that I gave a 10 to. Everything else has been a 9, 9.5. So it's interchangeable. I can easily add it in, but I don't know. So separately better than this. Kiss the Ring is better than this. It's Almost Dry is better than this. That's just hip hop. That's just rap.
I don't know. Only reason why I probably would have put it so far up high on the list. Hold on, y'all. Let's add Brother Joe. You already know family to the pod. Bring him back up. Bring him on the pod. Talk to the West Side Gun with us. Wagwan, me brethren.
What up?
So what are you today? Your old self?
A working class nigga? I don't know.
Oh, the alkaline water. Put him on demon time.
All right, look at me. I'm Joe.
What that say? What do I have?
Oh, that's the Yada the Meaneries. That's not the Yada the Meaneries I was looking for, but that's the Yada.
That's the Yada.
The hoodie says, "What do I have to put it in?" I don't even know the acronyms for you. Fuck Donald Trump, nigga.
Ooh, FDT, fast dick train.
Yeah. What's good with y'all? What y'all talking about?
You talking Griselda, man? You came right on time.
Yo, why this nigga dressed like motherfucking Childish Gambino from an episode of Atlanta? Where he went to go hang out with the white people. And then one nigga was the same day with the Jason mask on.
Oh, yeah. Where was that the little house party and shit?
Nah, actually, I thought this nigga was dressed as a tether from Us.
Oh, they did wear red.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
I didn't even think about that. I should have got the scissors. Oh, scissor me,
Man.
also.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa, buddy.
no,
Ain't no scissoring going down here. We just clank swords. You heard?
no, we don't.
Whoa, that's even worse.
Not in your
Joseph Red McLaughlin does not agree with that message.
Joseph Red McLaughlin. Nigga said his own. Nigga said his own government.
Does not agree with that message.
Joseph. Yo, Joe, what you thought of this Hitler Wears Hermes shit, man?
Keep these bum niggas away from me, Lord. Fire ass album. Definitely better than the last one and the one before that. Definitely enjoyed it. A lot of more playback value on this one than the last one to me, in my
It's probably
opinion.
because it's shorter.
Not even that. It just
we're talking about the side A, side B, right?
like but the one, not even the one before the side A or side B, or the one after. I didn't really like that one.
You talking about 7? You talking about 7?
Yeah, I didn't really.
My favorite one on 7 was probably Kensington Pool, and now that's probably the main one I took.
Oh, you talking about Peace Fly Guy, Joe?
Whatever it was, it was.
For sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He gave me what I wanted from West Side Gun. Pause. Like when I come to West Side Gun, I want gunshot noises, hood lyricism, flyness, just cultural shit. That's what I want. I don't want you like. And he like, bro. Shout out Stove God Cooks. He needs to stop playing around and put some new music out. Like I get you doing your little feature run right now. Get in the booth, nigga.
Feature run, nigga. This is a triathlon at this point.
I hear you, but we need another album.
He kept that Dominican nigga off the album for like one song. He kept that Dominican nigga off. Thank fucking God.
Didn't he have him? He had him on the
one song, and you could just skip his verse.
Yeah, fact. You don't even gotta listen to that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga was searching up his name on Twitter. He tried to at me, nigga. Fuck that.
Listen,
it was Dickie in his replies.
Shout out to Rome Streets, another contender on a come up, solid verse. Shout out to Busta Rhymes, Raekwon and Ghostface Killer. Just a nice feature to have. Shout out to Black Thought, Brooklyn in the fucking building, dog. Shout out to them. Fire song with Peppers.
That wasn't
Ali really went off. Though.
Shout out to Run the Jewels. Like a lot of people might not like that song. I love shooters. Switches on everything. That's my shit.
I like it.
Also went off.
Like first, I didn't really like the first nigga. I'm gonna keep all the way G.
LP. Nobody really like LP.
It was okay. LP, it was cool. It was cool. But like when that nigga, what's the Yo, Killer Mike's on it. That flow is unmatched, bro. And it's cool just to hear his flow on that type of beat. It was just cool to hear.
Oh yeah, because he loves that type of shit. If you go back to the rap music album, it was like the precursor to all the shit he's been doing lately. Whereas like them hard, boom bap, a little bit modernized version.
Shout out Mike Shab. He's a Nicholas Craven disciple. He produced that.
Okay.
Nigga said this shit like he come from the fucking Belichick coaching tree or some shit.
No,
like
he's under the tutelage of Nicholas Craven. Like that nigga special.
Let's see. Mac Don't Stop. The beat kind of annoys me, but it's cool. Like the random sounds like those shit just be fucking chippy.
I like that about because P-Rock doesn't stay in the like. I'm just gonna give you that.
It was like I said. It was cool. It was cool.
No, y'all lost. Fuck you talking about?
We didn't lose, nigga. We won.
I see 116.
Nigga, that's not even my team, first of all. Because I was watching the game.
My CTE acting up.
Yeah, that was wild. I was too, because I saw the game. I thought you showed the Brooklyn game. We definitely won tonight. We beat the Pacers.
In front of the little yarmulke, they all sat in the front row.
Yo, you saw that? Yo, that was wild. Like, nah, it was disrespectful because they had the shot right. Then they went to Kyrie afterwards. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop lying.
For him. Nah, actually, we could actually segue into that. Kyrie versus the media. Y'all didn't see that?
I seen it. I watched that shit had me cracking up. Nigga said he just want to get a clip off me. He gonna be happy about this. I was like, yo, Kyrie, talk to this nigga.
I'm gonna look for the clip. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Because why? Like Kyrie thoroughly explained himself. Thoroughly explained his
Bro,
whole.
first and foremost, like I'm getting sick and tired of the country forgetting we have this thing called First Amendment. That man can post whatever he wants. He didn't hate on your culture, nothing. He just posted a movie that followed what he studies in his religion. That's fine, bro. I could post Christian books that's fucked up to other religions, talk wild crazy. That's his choice. If he felt like
no, and he didn't even do nothing crazy. He just shared the clip.
He just shared it. He just shared
the book. He just shared the link to the book.
It is just wild to me where it's just like you're not allowed to share
the video.
But think about how many books they got like hard R nigger in it that's still children read to this day. But you mad that he shared on his platform that he earned because it's off his name. If he wasn't like, you get what I'm saying? Like that's his right to say whatever he wants on his platform with his name behind it. It's just wild to me where everybody just wants to be so defensive now. Like, oh, you can't say nothing. You can't no. You can say whatever the fuck he wants to say.
Kyrie. Kyrie, they've had it out for Kyrie since when he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna get the vaccine," and then on top of that, he says, "Oh, I was fasting the entire playoffs." They don't like that nigga because he goes to the beat of his own drum.
But is that like, bro, he's not the only player that does that. Like, that's why they didn't try to get Entis Cantor out, bro. Entis Cantor. They have Ramadan during the playoffs, bro. They literally can't eat or drink till that sun goes down. So think about this. They wake up at like 4 a.m. and try to get as much fluid and food in them as possible. Practice, sweating, going through your normal day, then going to play your game. That shit is hard on your body, bro.
That's stressful.
So it's just like, imagine hating on a nigga.
It's a water fast that they pretty much. They got to just drink water. If I'm not mistaken.
Nah,
right?
I don't think they could. They're not allowed to eat or drink.
They can't
even drink water either.
Nope.
I thought it was something they was able to do in between time, but
pray, nigga. That's what they can do. Pray. But if you go back and look at Entis Cantor in the playoffs, like bro, that
Russell Westbrook meme.
Like that man was dehydrated, bro, and then the sun went down, and they flushed him with food and water, and he played better in the second half every time because the sun went down, and he could rehydrate himself.
Yeah, like you said, man, you can't force your beliefs on another person, especially in the country we live in, the freedoms we have, and such like that. You can't pick and choose when to control somebody's beliefs when they work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that show is that, especially being in these sports and such like that, or any type of employment. You know what I'm saying? They say that when you get your contract or when you're about to work somewhere, that they will not discriminate against you for these certain situations and something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
this is all I gotta say. I'm glad I'm not famous because, as per se of conversations we have on the daily, you see, I don't hide who I am. I am who I am. I would get canceled, nigga. You say some wild shit to me.
You can't cancel a nigga that don't give a fuck. Look at Dave Chappelle. You can't cancel.
You right. Well, I guess because I am a nigga that don't give a fuck. I'm really with that dumb shit.
Let's watch this video, see what's all the craziness about, man.
2:11, and my name translates in the Hebrew language as Yahweh. So I went on the Amazon Prime. I was like, you know what? Let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh.
Brother Chiron
came up. Went out and shared it on my platform. That was my night. In terms of the
simple explanation,
what people call it. We're in 2022. History.
That's exactly how I look up stuff.
Wait, hold on.
Person when it comes to religion, I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions, and my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on Semitism is, or anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage. Also belongs to people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism, who are the original chosen people of God, we go into religious conversations. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say melting pot of all races: white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm here to be divisive, so think about I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community. And what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is do things for my people and my community, and know that it's actually going to impact anybody else that has criticism. I do what's good for them.
I like how you just put the mic down like,
what you said.
bam.
And then the death stare. And then the death stare.
Yo.
Conglomerate group that sincerely talks about the game of basketball, and we bring up religion as if it's correlated at times when it's convenient for people to bring it up. So please just direct your question so we can move on from the time to talk about the game and go home to my son Ian and my wife Marlene. Okay.
You see how he did
I
that?
take it that this was what you
My
shared.
son
was not
Eli,
something that you
made sure y'all knew what that name was.
you did okay. You did watch it or either watch it or.
When you get Domino's delivered, you can get any two or more mix and match items for $6.99 each. And now we're
He got them Kanye mannerisms.
Then do you
do that Kanye shit?
That's why Kanye shouted him out.
why that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so
We're in 2022. It's on a public platform. Whether you want to watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day. I'm no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of you cannot post that. Why not? Everybody posts everything else. You saw the word nigger going up on Twitter, right? I'm not on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing. That conversation is dismissive around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion on what they believe. No, this is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal?
Happy Halloween, everybody. We're in the big.
Yo, that nigga's face here be dead. Look at this nigga's face.
Because it really be the utter confusion for my boy. Like, yo, are we really serious right now? We really
No, he dug into him some more.
Yeah, nah, go back, Ari, go back.
He
It's
dug
no
into him some more. It got worse for old boy.
No, I know. I didn't want to do the whole. I mean, we all seen it prior and such. But the main thing I wanted to get at was just like, why are people, like you said, if for one thing, we already know most of these guys. NBA started the whole "I'm not a role model" shit. Charles Barkley, and we give it take. Some people take the role. He's not taking that role. He's moving on the space where it's like he's himself.
You know what's wild to me, bro? The fact that people make you like force you to become an idol. You can tell Kyrie doesn't want to be an idol. And what I mean by idol is he doesn't want people worshiping him and all that extra shit. And it's crazy how
he likes the game of basketball without the politics. He likes playing basketball, but
it's just not. But it's just that
weird shit. Like,
it's just the aspect of like, bro, they really think like it's really sick. They really want you to think like, oh no, these people worship you, and that's a problem in itself. Like, boom, like yes, I like basketball.
Them, and then in an instance, well, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like this person's the worst person in the world because they go to another team.
They hate you, then they love you, then they hate you again.
Players then figured that out, and they're like, "Bro, I'm done with that." Like,
and they've done it to Kyrie multiple times. When he left Cleveland to Boston, they hated him. When they went to Boston to Brooklyn, they hated him. He can't win. He's like, "Fuck y'all." Then
he had to sage the building. It was that much.
Feel me?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie though. He was spending a lot of facts in that shit though, bro.
He was
a lot of facts being spent, like.
But they won't acknowledge it because it's not what they want to hear. That's the sad part about shit, bro. Like they don't hear they don't hear the message behind it. All they hear is like, no, but it has this in it. And he said it the best. I don't have to agree with everything in the book. Just like, bro, there's history books that fucking whitewashed that don't tell full history of things. They tell one picture of America.
Shout out Young Guru. Young Guru's on a crusade on IG, spitting the same thing. The books have been whitewashed. They don't give you the same information.
They don't tell, bro. They were whitewashed when we was in school. Really think
Yeah,
about it. Off the shit that we were learning white culture, things that happen in white culture, and then you got to the back of the book, and it was just like, oh yeah,
yeah.
black
That's
people,
why.
black.
Listen, I'm teaching my kids that Christopher Columbus was a piece of shit. That Thanksgiving is about just family, and I'm giving them the real because these schools are not giving them the real. So it's we as parents have to give our kids the real.
And I think that's like, yo, bro, the thing that's the fucked up shit with the like the single parent home, bro, where they don't have people to kick knowledge to them and shit. So what
Right.
they're forced to do, and this is why people be idolizing motherfucking basketball players and rappers, all this shit. Like I said, I like rap, I like basketball. Do I idolize these niggas? No, I don't give a fuck about these niggas.
Yo, did y'all see Undisputed? This nigga Shannon Sharp had the skip mask.
That joint looked wild creepy.
It looked
And
just like
Skip
him.
was pissed.
He
Skip
was
was
bad
like,
as shit.
But yeah,
That
man.
boy was mad. And you know why he mad? Because he can't do shit. Shan Shaw would knock that nigga whole head off his body. Get crazy. Clean.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. With this whole like, I ain't mean trying to keep it on a serious tip, but because given with this whole Kyrie situation, man, it's like, all right, this is the more lighter side of how you
what
should
up?
address these situations and all that such, right? But then you got Kanye still on this other side, just digging more
We
holes.
talking about Kanye?
And it's just, bro, he's just continue to say things that's just making me want to spit on this man. Like
He apologized.
Like this is a real sick Negro, bro. Like
He is.
Nah, but
He
bro,
is.
like on the other side of shit, it's fucked up that people fuel this shit and give it pot. Like, bro, you knew this man was fucked up. Why the fuck are y'all giving this nigga the world tour of Fox News and then
My
go to
thing is,
CNN? Like, you give this man the world tour to go say dumb shit. Like, bro, this nigga.
my thing is that they're using him as an example. They're liquidating him. They're cleaning him out financially, guys. It's not good what's happening to him. It's not.
But it's show. But he's showing, like, bro, he's showing in the long run of things, bro. If you think different about certain situations, this is what's going to happen to you. And he's pointing out like some facts of the truth. Where
But
it's just
Joe,
like
look at what's happening.
if they could do this to me, what the fuck you think they doing to your broke ass? And that
They're
makes
cleaning a black man
But this is the
out
thing
in front of us.
This the thing. Like two people said two things that made and the same thing, but it just made total sense. First thing was Trevor Noah saying somebody was like, "Yo, Trevor Noah, say why do you and Kanye got beef?" And he was like, "I don't got no beef with Kanye. Like, only thing I have is like actual concern for him." When he stated that he was off his medication and he had a episode and he was off his medication. Everything he was pretty much expounding on the Ye album and such. And he said, "Yo," and now you got people, putting a camera in his face when he's literally he's not really all there right now. You know what I'm saying? And he's not looking good right now. And that's really what we're seeing right now. My aunt said the exact same thing. The exact same thing. She probably
He's BPD. He's BPD.
Somebody who knows a lot about mental health and mental disorders and such like that. So when she
I work with the mentally ill. So like, bro, I like what he's having a manic episode right now, bro, and he has high highs and down lows. But when he has his down lows, that nigga has the internet to tell him niggas about his down lows.
His lows are lower because, like Joe said, the internet is there to remind him.
Yeah. And he's reading the comments, bro. That's the thing. You watch that Kanye documentary,
Have y'all seen his IG lately? He got the picture of Emmett Till up. He got the shout out to Stephen A. The shout out to Kyrie. He's going at George Floyd's baby mom. Something crazy.
This nigga's retarded, bro.
For lack of a better term,
it's like, and I've been saying it since the beginning. He's the wrong messenger for what he's trying to expect, what he's trying to talk about. Like the things he's saying are the right things, but the way he's describing it is totally wrong. Right. Like what he's talking about and such is what Zionism is.
Oh, forbidden door all the way open.
That's not real.
That's not real.
Look at this nigga about to fucking trying to spoil shit, and you ain't shit ain't even real.
It's not real.
No.
Real? Hell no, it ain't real.
So this ain't real either?
That is real.
No, that's real.
That's not real?
No, sir. But nah, but like I said though, man, like what Kanye trying to explain is what Zionism is, and how that influences across the world and such. But him just putting an umbrella of all of them type of crimes and energies under just all Jews is like when white people pretty much try to say, "Oh, black on black crime," you know what I'm saying? I can't. You guys kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not actually like that's just a select part of our community that is like just confused and cancerous. But there's also people that actually want to uplift the community and do things to keep us.
Kanye is giving Christians a bad name. What is it? What is it? Perpetuating that stereotype of the crazy Christian.
Bro, he's the worst revolutionary like there has been. He's probably the worst revolutionary I've ever seen in my life.
His CTE acting up. That's all.
And he's running for president. Like that's he acting like we don't know his big like.
Well, Joe, the other choice is Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker is the other choice.
Yo, bro, that nigga's a funny nigga, bro. Cause like, let's talk. Yo, change this shit to Herschel Walker talk. Hold on. Let's start a moment with Joe real quick. Herschel Walker is a wild boy, bro. They got this nigga on freaking voicemail. Like, yeah, you gotta kill the baby. He's like, yeah, we not keeping that. Like, it was wild, bro.
But Herschel Walker has taken so many fucking hits to the head. You can see it. You can see it in him. You can see
bro.
It.
This man's like, yeah, he's like, I'm pro-life. And all these women came out. I was like, you made us kill the baby. He's like, it's wild, bro. It's wild.
That's I've been hearing little things about Herschel Walker. I did not know it was crazy.
Yo, his own son was like, yo, you a piece of shit.
Bro, go watch the debate. Go watch him and the pastor niggas debate.
What state is he representing?
Georgia. Nah, bro. It gets worse. It gets worse, Corey. All right, this man, and I quote, this man said, I am a police officer and pulled out a badge. He is not a police officer. This nigga say, here is
find this nigga badge.
Nigga said, here is he's nothing. They said he's an honorary sheriff. It's not a real
like honorary oos. He's honorary.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Sammy. He's Sammy.
Oh my
God. Look at you, man.
Y'all about to put Sammy Zayn's face on this
nigga down like Herschel.
Hawk a nigga down. Okay. Who said that?
Stove.
Oh, man, he just got so many of them. He got so many of them, man.
But nah, man, that shit is weird. Like Georgia, do y'all remember the one nigga? Like I think it was like 2020, 2021. A white dude, he was like doing like campaigns with a shotgun. Like it was like real, like yo, it was real.
Have y'all seen the crackhead commercial where he was like, next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead?
I already know why that's funny to me because, like, allegedly, you know what? Not even me. Allegedly, I know some people that know some people that know some people, right?
No, hold on.
Call a crackhead.
That called a crackhead when they needed something, and the crackhead came up with what they needed.
Yo, man, it was on one of them campaign ads. I was like, no, I'm not seeing this. This is not true.
Big Sue in the building.
Big Sue.
Yeah, for Halloween, I'm the nigga that your girl tell you not to worry about. You already know.
Oh, you came. Oh, you a comedian tonight. That's nice.
You got her all those jersey dresses?
Hell yeah. The Golden State.
You got her all those jersey dresses? Okay.
Who is using my meme? Actually, I'm sorry. I'm Aryan. Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega this. Kenny Omega that.
We talking about how the fact that Ari's not a baby face, and this just proves his hill energy. Look how he's smiling. This nigga's not a baby face. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, fuck it. We here, man. Let's get ignorant, man. This Brady divorce, man, finalized.
Oh my god, that nigga.
Why are we talking about this?
Ari, check on your man.
We're not about to talk. This is like high level hater shit right here, bro.
How is it hater shit?
Bro, why do we care about? Bro, why do we care about this white man's divorce?
This nigga has literally been getting smoked by Brady so much that this nigga wants to talk about his divorce.
Who cares about his divorce? Like, no, really.
Listen,
who cares about this? Like, yo,
listen, hold on. Let me land it. Let me land it.
Please.
I don't like how that sounds.
Let me land the plane. Tom Brady, listen, Tom Brady is only one person that could knock Tom Brady off a square, clearly. It's Giselle. That nigga has looked like Aaron Brooks.
It's not because he's old. That's not a fact.
Because he was old last year. Yeah, last year is not this year.
A change in coaches.
That don't mean shit. They just passed off the playbook. Like,
bro, why are we talking about Brady right now? Next time,
you don't see the change in the team from Bruce Arians.
Ari, did you check on your man? Did you check on your GOAT to see how he's doing?
Why do we care? Once again,
no, he cares.
Let's keep it.
You think Ari cares about this divorce? You think Ari up at night? You think Ari up at night like, damn, Brady, look.
No. Listen, if this divorce goes how it go and Brady can't play how he can play, ain't shit moving in Tampa,
bro.
You think he's scared Pete Davidson go about to clap his wife? They gonna be like Kanye?
His legacy is
he gonna run. Nah, he gonna.
Come on, y'all know. Niggas,
that nigga has caused me so much torment through the years. I love seeing his demise.
Keep it all the way talk. Think about Joe Montana. He has his last years in Kansas City. He was still a valid quarterback, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they still made the playoffs, right? They still consider him one of the greatest.
Bro, once again, why are we talking about Tom Brady's divorce? Next topic.
Because he has caused me so much pain through the years.
You see, let it out.
I want nothing.
Let it out. Go ahead, Lo.
I want nothing more. I want nothing more than to see that piece of shit demise.
I don't wish no heartbreak on no man. As a Buffalo fan, fuck that nigga, man. But I know he gonna get a batter.
No, but I get where y'all coming from, but it's just me. I'm just like, fuck that nigga. Oh, like, why we
hold on,
Tom Brady? Why we talking about Tom Brady?
Hold on, because while Tom Brady's in Tampa going crazy, the man is in Green Bay going crazy too.
He doesn't have receivers. Let's talk about it. He doesn't have. Who's he throwing the ball to?
I gotta give it. So they still made it a close game.
But we had no receivers.
What happened to Aaron Rodgers makes receivers?
Here we go. Here we go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because Sue acting funny. That wild pass interference call. That would have made it a 3-point game.
Bro, we're not gonna do that. Bro.
Yo, if they were, I'm not gonna lie. I was right. But if they would have scored that last down they had, and then brung it up the field and they threw that interception, I would have been scared. But there's mafia though. You already know.
I hear you, but I'm talking about that offensive pass interference that took away a touchdown. Where nigga is choking him. He's literally choking him.
You niggas got losses?
Bro, y'all would have lost to the Dolphins too if we didn't soften Tua up for you.
Can we really tell Loso that his team is really the Cardinals of last year?
Listen, it's okay. You get that hate out your heart. It's okay.
Wasn't Kyler Murray playing last year? Y'all definitely is the Cardinals of last year.
Y'all were dumb hype over playing nobody. And
we played 4 playoffs.
Here we go. Loso prediction. I guarantee the Eagles will lose to the Giants. And Loso's going to hate the state of New York.
December 11th? Nah, I don't see us losing to the Giants.
No, I'm talking about in the playoffs. The Giants are going to get y'all the fuck up out of here. Okay.
I'm saying during the season. We're going to lose during the season eventually. I think we're going to lose.
No, I'm telling you, in the playoffs, I see it. I predict you're going to, if you match up with the Giants, you're losing to the Giants.
I don't even believe the Giants might get I still don't believe in them niggas.
I don't, it's fuck the Giants over here.
I don't believe in the Giants. They're not making the playoffs.
You hate the Giants.
I don't believe in
abhor the Giants. And
who's a whore?
Eli Manning, that piece of shit fake
Bro, can we? You lost a
undercover
special
command.
needs quarterback. Let's talk about that. That's crazy.
You lost your special needs quarterback.
Ooh,
Let's talk about that. You
Mac Jones or Bailey Zapp? Which
I ain't
one?
gonna lie, bro.
Eli
Mac Jones
Manning.
looking a little suspect, bro. I think the Zap is back now, bro. I don't think the Mac is back anymore. I think
And they're both
Exactly.
white. They just have to put the
Hey,
helmet on and just switch places.
listen, Ari, you got that.
bro.
Ari,
Like,
you got that wrong. Listen, Ari, you got that wrong. Word to West Side Gun. The Mac don't stop, nigga. You gotta keep hope, nigga. The Mac don't stop, nigga.
It don't
He don't
stop.
Don't use my rapper
bro.
quotes for that, nigga. Don't do that.
Don't stop, nigga.
Mac don't stop throwing interceptions.
Ain't that the dude that hold the ball for the kicks?
Like, at least
Hey, the Mac don't stop, nigga.
That, like,
Where that pussy come from?
that level is too much. That level is so much.
Hey man, I don't really have anything after that. If y'all got anything y'all wanna.
Like I said, me, yo, you already know for me, man, spooky season. What's up, man?
Shoot, I'm gonna mute you for like 2 seconds because that train killing me.
I ain't gonna lie. I know we said, did everybody see Halloween Kills up here?
Yes, I
No.
did.
Oh, well, ain't really much to miss, but I will say it made me appreciate the ending of Halloween H2O a little bit more. Like,
how are they related?
You gotta remember that was the original, that was the first ending of the trilogy. Remember, like, I think that's when he killed Jamie.
That was the one with LL, right? LL was in there.
That's the one he killed her in the beginning.
I think that was when Jamie Lee Curtis, they killed her off.
Right.
So I think that was technically supposed to be the end of the original joint, and then you go off into the other joints. You know what I'm saying?
Resurrection was after H2O.
And Rob then they
Resurrection was so ass.
It was. Like that whole live, like Busta Rhymes reminded me of the dude from the Friday in Manhattan joint.
Oh, the black dude when he was punching him?
Like, I know he was trying to recreate that.
He didn't get his punch head off. He didn't get his head punched off.
Nah. Busta Rhymes, that nigga head is massive, bro. Like, I don't think that shit.
You better pause that.
I literally went like this.
Don't redo it. Don't do it again.
If I'm doing this and you're thinking about that, like,
no, I'm not thinking. It just sound crazy. You just doing crazy shit, dog.
Yeah, you just crazy. It's just crazy, big dog.
That is massive. That's crazy.
Work to pay.
That don't even correlate to something you even say if somebody is all right.
It's just New York rules. It's Paul's rules. I don't make the rules. Joe's borough makes the rules, not the Bronx.
In a sentence.
Pause, nigga. And that's not my borough. It's Harlem. Harlem started pause. It's Harlem niggas. Don't blame me.
Phil, nigga. That shit wasn't nothing concrete.
We gotta go to the review.
See, man, like, nah, dog. I'm not letting y'all hood niggas recreate the vocabulary. It's like, fuck out of here. Like,
so the only complaint that I have about Halloween Kills is that they kind of made Michael and Laurie the background characters in a way, and the young girl and the new Mike was the main focal point.
Wait, is a new Mike? Wait, they rebooted this shit with a new nigga?
They rebooted
it, but it's like they
hold up.
But it's like,
wait, I thought that nigga Mike Myers had powers. This little nigga got powers?
So, all right, apparently he like morphed some type of like evil energy into this nigga to like make him into
he raped him?
No. Like, yo, Mike was like caught behind some random like fucking whale, bro. Like, it was weird as fuck. And just like he choked the nigga through this little crack in the wall and like gave him these fucking like evil powers.
So wait, you telling me this nigga had to possess the power to get niggas powers all these years and he chose to do it in 2022?
They made Mike look crazy. They made Mike look like a homeless. They made him look like Eastside Flip.
Yo,
he was smoking boulders?
They made him look like Eastside Flip.
He was smoking boulders? They had him looking crazy.
They had to like flip from fucking above the rim and shit, bro. Like, crazy.
Oh no, I was saying east side flip, not flip
I
from
was saying
above the
flip
rim.
from above the rim, but nah, dog. It was
He was looking like the fucking when Chris Rock was playing the crackhead.
Had him looking like this.
like, bro. I'm like, if they would have ended it after Halloween Kills, I mean, after Halloween Kills was the second one of the newest trilogy. If they would have ended it after that, I would have been perfectly fine. This newest one
ended at the Rob Zombie joints. Cut it after that.
Nah, the Rob Zombie jokes was lit. I like that one. That nigga, yo, bro, that nigga was like, my dad said I could go to get my dick sucked by your mom. That nigga said, okay. Caught that nigga in the woods with the tree, nigga. Boy, see the start of it.
I like the newer joints, like the cause this Mike, he be wilding on niggas, bro. Like he low key be on some like Brock Lesnar of like serial killers type shit, bro. Like,
he did it in this movie. Yeah, he did some like
whooping these niggas ass.
He was on his Terrifier shit, low key.
Speaking of that, did you get to catch Terrifier 2?
I have not yet. I need a link. Pause.
Hey yo.
I ain't gonna lie, son.
We gotta find a new verse. We gotta find a new word, dog. We gotta find a new word.
Hey yo, Aaron, you trying to? Where you at your girls? Trying to go out downtown, nigga? Nigga, it's bitches though. You about to go to the building change.
Okay.
But anyways, I just want to tell y'all, I'm gonna drop the my wave in the link. I'm probably gonna be home by the time y'all still going. I'm about to go to the ground.
But yeah, so like the Terrifier 2, it was very gory, but the story plot was literally shit. But then again,
the first one was too.
But then again, I had to think about it. It's literally gore porn. That's literally what it is.
It is horror porn.
Not even
horror porn.
Gore porn, like where you just want to see just.
Can you explain that?
So it's literally a scene where the dude is just massively stabbing the dude in the face. That's going wild, like excessive time on just watching this dude stab him in the face.
The trailer looks nuts for the second one.
I didn't see the second one.
Bro, like the kills are wild. This nigga in there eating hearts. Like it's like I found out this dude, like Art the Clown is his name. He's like, he has the weird comic relief of Freddy, the unbeknownst strength of fucking like Jason.
Michael Myers, yeah, Jason.
Yeah, but then has the just savagery of like Jason and Michael Myers, though. Like, and it's like, but he's smaller than all of these niggas. Like,
yeah, he little. Like he like Seth Rollins.
Nah, dog, I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing.
He like Seth Rollins.
So
just say he like Johnny Gargano.
Over this season, I've been watching a lot of new joints. I seen X, I seen Pearl from the A24 series.
X, they say X is like horror porn too.
More so, no, not really. It's more of an ode to the 70s classic slasher era. Like
it's more like a grindhouse type.
Like
not so much grindhouse.
To, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Has a lot of similarities to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The OG.
Yeah, the OG one. The OG. Yeah, I watched that. I watched the sequel to that joint. Really nice joint, man. Definitely go check that one out. Our boy Kid Cudi's in that joint.
You wanna watch a movie, a scary movie that'll take you for a trip? Watch Shorty from Step Up is in it. It's called Tamara.
I'm gonna check it out.
Look that one up. It's a little older movie, but it's a trip. It's a trip.
Now I know y'all watch. I know like a lot of people like to watch horror movies to help them go to sleep, or like their late night watch or some shit like that.
Go to sleep, nigga. Who?
Go to sleep.
Background shit, bro. Like it's
like weird.
It's a lot of people.
On YouTube.
Oh, well,
put on soundscapes.
Oh, y'all boring. But anyway,
it's boring to listen to normal shit.
Sue, I'm sorry, dog. I can't hear you, dog.
I know. I'm about to go in the ground now, but watch Get Your Bars Off. Get Your Bars Off Network. I'm a boy named Sue. I'm gonna get back on when I get above ground.
Man.
Oh, we just stopped. Oh no, we didn't.
So below.
As above, so below. That's a good one too. That's another good one. I saw it in the theater.
Found the portal to hell. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I thought this was something totally different. Like, yo, me and Sue, actually, I think we went to the movies to go see that shit. And we was like,
Me
yo,
too.
this is crazy.
That was a
Speaking
trip.
of, you ever caught the VHS series?
Yes, the first couple. So I know 99 is out. I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Go check it out, man. I would say the first two still are the best ones.
You remember the story of the girl that the niggas meet at the bar, and then one by one she kills him and she picks him up like a bird. And I'm like,
yeah, for shit. I was like, yo, we're like, what the fuck, yo? We was not expecting that shit. But one of the illest joints from the VHS series though is the glitch nigga, dog.
Oh, well, you couldn't see him. It was in the woods, right?
Yo, if they just made a movie for that nigga solo, that shit would be
the alien one. The alien one scared me because it was loud and it was like in that remember that shit, the alien one?
Which one was that? 2?
I think it was 2, where it was like a family kinda, and they were in a house.
I remember that one.
The aliens were like abducting them, but it was like wild. Like it was not what they do in the movies. It was a lot crazier.
It's a really dope anthology. Like I like anthology series joints like that. Trick or Treat is a cult classic. Like to the point where I seen the mask of the little pumpkin dude like everywhere. Like,
well, I appreciate American Horror Story.
Oh yeah, American Horror Story's back with their new joint. How you feeling about the season so far?
I haven't watched it.
I caught the first episode, and I think we were talking about it in the chat. One of you guys was pretty much there talking about the murders of the homosexual community, the LGBTQ alphabet community. I'm sorry, it's too many letters, but
I got you. We know what you meant,
right? And the murders of them in the the 70s, and I think it was 70s, 80s period. They're going about.
I know the villain's name is Big Daddy. That's all I know.
Yeah, and I mean, the first episode they don't really show too many brutal murder. They don't really show the murders. They just kind of see the people getting abducted and or finding their way in with the murderer dude, whatever.
What's the soundtrack sounding like? I know the music.
I don't remember it too much to really call it, but it's gonna be NYC, so you're gonna hear a lot of that, probably early house music, electronic shit.
Crystal Waters.
So that's what I would have in my soundtrack. But I'm definitely gonna watch it, man. I love this season for me, man. Horror movies are a big part of my favorite genre of cinema. Like I said, the classics. I love the classics so much, man. Rest in peace, Dustin. I mean, I know. I wish he was here. He was here for our first spooky hours talk, man.
That man is a savant when it comes to horror, yo.
Yo, man. I was watching what is it called? The Devil's Rejects. That was one of his joints, Captain Spaulding. That joint is a crazy joint, man. What else was I watching?
I thought they were coming out with a sequel to that.
They were, I think they did. It was 3 from Hell.
3 from Hell.
That was the one that came out. It was all right. It wasn't that crazy. I mean, kind of missing, you know what I'm saying? He was the highlight of the joint. And
yeah.
It was a good series, man. It was a
House of 1,000 Corpses is a nut ass movie, yo.
That's the one I was thinking of. Sorry, that's the one I was thinking of.
That was a nut ass movie. You gonna tell me when they get to the house, it looks so surreal, the basement, how it's a tunnel, and it goes into the cemetery.
Yo, he was wild when he came in with the body of the dude or the father.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. He was on shit.
Have you seen 31 yet?
Speaking of Trevor, he's in 99.
Oh,
yeah. It's a story that Flying Lotus wrote and direct, and he did the soundtrack for the whole movie. Actually,
Flying Lotus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his story is Ozzy's dead, or Ozzy's dungeon. So, and that's the joint that got Trevor in it. It's a pretty interesting story. It's kind of got a Saw aspect to it. But that joint, man, they have one joint, bro. I don't even want to spoil it. You probably see it in the trailer. I think they got the trailers out, but bro, these niggas go to hell, bro. I would say the cinema for the artwork they put in this joint, the special effects, amazing.
See, now I gotta check it out. I would say
for sure, man. But
when that shit hit Tubi,
tonight, man, just to end it off for me, is Malignant. That's still one of my favorite new joints.
I got a double bag because the twist at the end for that one, it did it for me. It did it for me.
I'd still say that is probably one of my favorite joints that came out in the past recent years, man. Like that Midsummer, Hereditary. I finally watched the new Scream. That was a good one. I like how they talked about like the different genres of horror. You know, Scream was always set around just the horror movies and such like that, the fandom of it. And for this one to kind of like move into the new era where the girl's talking on the phone saying like having a conversation with dudes saying like she likes the Hereditaries, the Midsommers, that I think they're called like high level horrors, or like it's like a high level intellectual horror or some shit like that, whatever. And then he would come up that versus like your classic slashers or whatever like that. And it just shows you like, yo, like horror has really gone to different spaces.
It's grown in the genre. They have subgenres of horror now.
Because like you said, what A24 do, or like the Ari Asters and such like that, what he does with his films, it's crazy, bro. Like Midsommar is amazing.
I still have to watch that.
Amazing. I watched that for the first time this year.
You know what I watched for the first time this weekend? Oldie but a goodie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, that's a good fall flick.
Bro, I cried at the end.
Why?
And they was clowning me.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm asking. Why,
so at the end of the movie, you know, you're invested in the characters of Del Griffith and Neil Page, and you kind of dismiss, which is John Candy's character. You dismiss John Candy's character as like just a regular, a haggler, a business dude.
Right.
At the end, you know, I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but I will. He reveals that his wife he's been referencing in the whole movie, she's been dead for 8 years. And he's not going home. He's homeless. Bro, I started bawling. My girl was like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "This shit is sad.
This is fucking beautiful, babe.
This shit is sad, man.
You see how happy he is, and he has nothing.
No, for real. Like, and it's a movie that makes you realize, like, yo, appreciate what you have and just have that positive outlook on life.
You gotta appreciate how life, like being alive sometimes still.
That movie is wow. Like it tugs on your heartstrings like you wouldn't believe. That's crazy.
And then again, I mean, I've cried for stupider reasons. I cried when fucking Shamel went into the Hall of Fame. Like, I don't know why.
Shamel?
Queen Shamel.
Oh, nah. I cried in Pursuit of Happiness.
I mean, it was just like, I don't know, nostalgia maybe. Like, I don't know why I cried.
I bawled my eyes out. Pursuit of Happiness came on, bro.
I don't cry for a lot of things, bro. Like maybe things I've cried for. I think it was like one intense scene from like Dear White People. Probably like I can't even think about too many things I've cried from.
Fruitvale Station. I bawled my fucking eyes out like a baby.
I get mad. I never.
No, I cried because that movie. First of all, it's a true story, but just the way that is that. And good job for Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan doing a great job depicting that. But that made me bawl my eyes out, dog.
Nah, dog. There's not too many movies that do that for me, man. I mean, I get emotionally invested in stuff for sure, but man.
That's what happened. That's what happened when I watched that John Candy movie. I was emotionally invested.
That's how I be with series, though.
I cried in Handmaid's Tale.
Oh hell nah!
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Was that your selling point?
Listen, man, watch it with your old lady, okay? You know what I mean? Trust me. I'm trying to sell it to you. Ty, shout out Ty. She's trying to sell it to you too.
Oh God.
Game of Thrones is off TV right now. You got time.
Game of Thrones is over.
You know what I mean? We could do a little recap here. You know what I mean?
Watch other stuff now that I'm not in Westeros. I'm not gonna be in Westeros for another 2 years.
You can just go to Gilead. Gilead across the street.
Gilead? Oh
Gilead.
God, I'm fired.
Gilead. That's the so it's the United States, but it's colonized now. They took it over. Yeah, it's nuts. These really, really crazy Christian people.
Oh God.
So I think I explained to you the concept. So handmaids are supposed to be They're only used to. They're grooming them to have. They're like surrogates, but they don't have consensual sex with them. So like the commanders is what they call them. Each commander gets a handmaid. They rape them over and over and over.
Oh, fuck.
And then the main handmaid, which is June Osborne, she fights back. You know, she's smarter than a lot of them. You know what I mean? So she pulls up, and then Canada is basically the United States. That's the nut ass part. No, it is because they go flee there. They have the refugee camps in Canada. Like it's a bug out because it shows you kind of like how we treat refugees. It shows you it basically puts a mirror to us and shows you like, yo, this is how y'all treat Syrian refugees whenever they come up here.
What y'all talking about?
Handmaid's Tale.
Said who?
It's also Handmaid's Tale. I'm trying to sell it to Ari.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch
And the Serpent Queen.
I gotta watch this joint.
And rap shit. You gotta watch rap shit.
Watch the Serpent Queen too.
The who?
The Serpent Queen.
That don't even sound attractive.
It's like if you had to put it like in the Middle Ages, it's about like how this queen, she had powers, and like, well, she was like a peasant, and then she had like got powers and shit, and then she passed her powers off to another person, and now it's just her telling her story. If the first episode explained everything, it's like if Game of Thrones fucked like Handmaid's Tale, and it had a baby with Greenleaf a little bit.
Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Yo, did you catch that?
I never seen Greenleaf, but that's what people compare it to. And I'm like, this is not like Greenleaf at all.
Yeah, Greenleaf is like a niche show.
I do want to watch, bro, is the joint that got John Barenthal on it. It's on Showtime. I think it's called American Gigolo or something like that. But it's like a murder mystery type joint at the same time. Like I thought it was just gonna be like some like Miami Vice type vibes, you know.
Hold up, fuck all that. Did anybody see Power?
No.
Nah.
Oh my god, y'all niggas bugging, man.
Told you, bro. I've been in Westeros, man.
Yo, you need to come back to 1992 Harlem, man, cause that shit is crazy. I can't even tell y'all, man. I didn't see this episode like crazy, man, like crazy.
I will catch up with it. I will. I feel like a lot of people.
I want to binge it.
People are talking about it. I feel like it's starting to hit that stride that it needs to. I mean, it is coming out to be very true that this is definitely 50 Cent's life story, as I did tell you it was from the very first episode.
Yeah. And who don't like a good 50 Cent story, origin tale?
Oh, little kitty. Oh, God. Jesus.
But I will say this, like, I hope they introduce James St. Patrick, and Tommy next season. I feel like they are, and I hope they do. If they don't, I hope they come in at the end of the season, because it's heating up. I can't even say why I think that. I think it because of how Power went and how long they knew Power. I mean, Kanan and shit from Power. So I'm guessing if they had to do anything, they would bring them in at the end of next season or in next season for the season 4 or 5. I believe.
You know they're going to have to end it because BMF is about to take over at the top of the year.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to have to, once they're done for that quarter. And then I think we'll probably, after BMF, they'll probably bring Tariq and them back, maybe?
Yeah. Or no, Tommy. I think Tommy next up after BMF.
I gotta rewatch Force because I ain't catching none of that.
I tried to give Force a chance because it's Tommy.
It was cool because my man's the Irish dude. I liked him. he was a cool like antagonist for the show.
They gave him a black brother. I was like, this ain't believable. You kidding me?
When I seen that, yo, actually, I was crying, laughing.
What the fuck?
Like,
No, I mean, why wouldn't you expect that from Tommy?
Y'all want to make Tommy black so bad, like.
Come on, man.
When Gary Owen is blacker than he is.
No. Gary Owen ain't never put a 9 to a nigga head and be like, okay, we gonna move about our business.
Are you niggas feeling wavy?
It's about that time.
My wave is Fly Guy Jr.
Oh, he took your wave.
That's my wave.
I was gonna have that Red Death or switches on everything. So
you're not playing Red Death. You're not. Nah, we're not playing all 10 minutes of Red Death.
Yo, posse cuts are posse cuts. Oh yeah, MVP almost was at the Bills game yesterday too.
That's what's up.
Check out his Instagram. He was on the sideline and everything. Let out the boom, 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 boom.
God damn. I got my wave queued up, man. This is off the new Willie the Kid has been on a run the last couple years, man. Kind of like it's reminiscent of that Ransom run he was on, well, currently on. Reinvented his style, completely different from the DJ Drama Willie the Kid. He's rapping now, getting with spitters now. He got Ransom on this record. This is off Deutschmarks 3, Willie the Kid and V-Don, but of course featuring Ransom. Hold on.
But of course.
My dumb ass turned this off.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Sabres. They whooped the fucking Detroit Red Wings ass today, 8-3. Shout out to Buffalo. They came back on Saturday from a 3-1 deficit and won in overtime 4-3. And the Bills won yesterday. It's a Buffalo 1 weekend. Shout out to Buffalo.
I'm about to play the record.
Yes, sir.
Like taking off from Dulles, never a dull moment. Ladies, meet the fellas. I bought a Jeep off these acapellas. My King Street pastries, Carmelas. Shopping out in Charleston while you borrowing. I ain't buying out the bar, bitch, I bought the bar. That was a bar for you niggas, ain't no tar and feather. I remember when we started, we was all together. But things fall apart like a cheap bait. These days, though, it's web-based. My chick must be crazy, complete head case. I got the hair just in case she might really meant it. Going for real this time, Palo Santos in it. The fly, the hate is real, but the love is rented. Eyes squint, fine print, terms and conditions. Listen.
Miss me with that small talk, nigga, I'm still a giant stepper. Applying pressure with verses hotter than cayenne pepper. Try the texture, silky as fabrics. We not the same cloth inside a Tesla. Willie's
Yo, I want Ransom to speak my DMG.
Egyptian marvel
he's so like sharp. He's sharp with his shit.
Like he is so fucking well spoken and fluent and pronounce all his fucking words.
But he got that wit too. He witty.
And the wit be clear and sharp as fuck. Like if he not in nobody top 10.
He wasn't always like that. Remember old Ransom was yelling on records?
Yeah, that used to be crazy. I'm like, who is this angry ass nigga?
It is a short record. It's about 2 minutes. It's a short. That's what I like about these Willie the Kid projects. They're really short. I was able to listen to all of that in its completion and still go back to Hitler Wears Herman.
Where's Ari Voorhees?
Ari Voorhees, Jabba Wookie, Ari, us, Tether Ari.
That's evil. That's good, David.
Yo, you gonna keep with this David shit? You gotta bring him to the show. You gotta bring him to the show. He was on the show last
time. I only do it because niggas say they don't look alike. I was like, the niggas
that's
favorite.
The nigga you keep referencing? That nigga?
No. Yeah. The one with the braids.
Oh. Then we had a cameo and I didn't even know it.
Yeah, you remember? Oh wait, was you on that show? It was real quick. He had sat down like right beside me. If I get there before I already play his wave, I'm gonna put him on. Tethered Ari.
It's my nigga Tether over there.
This beat so fucking smooth, bro. Like this up, man. This remind me of Euro step, like that one popping ass beat on this only.
I was trying to tell Los this joint, this Fly Guy Jr. tried to kind of went off on this joint.
No
man. And who was that? Who is that? That's Boogie.
Doughboy from the
Doughboy, man, he killed that shit. Come on, he said, what the fuck he said?
That's Future. That's Future artist.
I got rich. And all my teachers said I was a failure. I made niggas' mamas cry. I guess I don't respect my elders. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck?
Sue, don't.
Y'all ready?
You remember? Okay, oh my
God. Wrong one.
A decade
with
strong.
Drama.
You forget that he had drama on,
when I first started DJing, all I wanted to do was get my name on the
fly. You remember that the Free Band Gang tape?
I'm fly
Doughboy was on it.
So who better to introduce
yeah.
than me?
I always remember Doughboy as the cultural who was the dude that said, hold on, who was the dude that was like, let me find out. Let me find out.
Casino?
No. Wasn't his name Doughboy too?
I think it was. He had a different name. He just changed it.
It was a dude that passed away that had the eye patch named Dobie.
Yeah, his name was Doughboy, I thought too.
Dobie. He was bigger and he had the eye patch.
Dobie.
Yeah.
He was a Grand Hustle. Grand Hustle artist.
It was. Okay, you right.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to Hitler Wears Hermes 10. Oh yeah. DJ Drama.
Where you was at when I was selling those H? Tesla 2-seater, just me and the Drake. Fiend said he coming right back. I said great. Duffel bag got the Waldorf ready made. More jealousy through sleep. See the gauge. Bought new dick, cost 300 plain Jane. Thought you stole 10, but I just with 50. Central Park out on Leroy in the Bentley. Rest in peace, dip. You was in my left titty.
In the hood of hoods with a Bentley.
King of my city. Folks got bodies on bodies. All my jewels on, I make a nigga wanna ride me. Think shit sweet, I had you niggas on a diet. Shoot a 16, 3-0 with the fire. Nigga said he got the shit for me, he a liar. Your bitch fucking with me overseas, she a gangster.
Okay, it's infectious. I get it.
Kicks 2,000 shits don't got no name. Fiends at the house, it look like Soul Train. Cherry Mo saying I got road rage.
Yo, that cover is so fucking hard.
You ain't shooting shit. Now you can't.
The fact that you said he put Freddie Gibbs on the cover in the chat.
It's the sweater. I love that sweater. That color just pops.
Buff State. Check out buffstate.org. I mean .edu.
Hell of a run we having, huh? This gangster girl though got me spending a lot of money on her meds. Doughboy.
I don't like repeating myself, it's only one time I'ma tell you. One thing for sure, them Glocks won't fail you. I keep my gun just
like I'm gonna sell them.
Than my teachers, but they said I'd be
I'm a failure.
Make niggas mamas progress, I do not respect my elders. Young boy finesse his drops, bitch, you better not buy what he sell you. You better not come on this block, he up the chop, that I'ma nail you. Try to tell you, had to teach your ass a lesson. My boy a demon, God, he don't believe in, bitch, he step on peasants. We got Dracos, not no Smith and Wessons, bitch, we really reckless. Got that 30 on my left hip, up it quicker than half a second. When we pull through, bet the ops don't be on point. Who wanna bet it? Said you was a killer, I heard him said it, but I'm the type come for your credit. If I feel her, I go get her. I'm the type
he was on Young Thug album. He was on I'm Scared with Tony.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He did the really? He did this shit.
That's 10 times we done put on a master class for you now.
Hey,
When you niggas gonna
go,
realize?
go, go,
You
go,
can't do what
go,
we do.
go, go.
Legendary.
I was getting in my
Somebody
shit.
blowing
I was
down
getting
right
in my
now.
shit. What the fuck is this?
Welcome to hell.
I guess it's hell.
This is terrifying.
But yeah, man. My wave of the week is going to be. I think shall play it from YouTube. Okay. All right. My joint is going to be. I'm not sure if I played this already though. Did I play that Sebastian Michael record on here?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Okay. No, thank you. Okay, that's cool.
Sue memory on point because I didn't remember.
No, thank you, because I
Because it was his new album and he played the remix with somebody else.
Huh?
Mm.
He played the remix with somebody else last week.
A remix
off his new album, right?
No, it wasn't a remix, but.
Oh, but it was with somebody else. I forgot though.
Hold on. Let me get some more playlists real quick.
Oh really? Nah, I'm gonna cop that orange Buffalo crew neck. That shit look hard.
Go to buffstate.org. I mean buffstate.edu.
Buffstate.edu.
Yes.
Not
Or you can go
Canisius.
on
Buff
eBay.
State. I'm trying to cop more. I'm trying to cop more college hoodies too, man. I like that.
Nah, you'll do it before they go up because you know they about to start getting paid.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
And we'll talk about this more on Pushing Narratives with the Narrative Guy.
Thursday, man. I'm gonna come back. I'm sorry, man. I'm slacking. Thursday, we back.
Don't worry. After this week, we got the Jets, his light work, and then we gonna handle our orientation.
I gotta hate on Brady more on the other pod. I gotta hate more there. I gotta get some more hate off.
Hate.
But yo, I'm like I said, yo, this Steve Lacy album has still been just on repeat for me, bro. Like
you said, it's art imitating life type there.
It's sick, bro.
Yo,
I hate it.
I hate it.
But that's the good thing about music. Where it's like,
I was about to say. Mm-hmm.
That's a really good thing about it because it's like
resonate.
Yeah. And it you know what I'm saying? That's where like with that, even with like the Sebastian Michael joint I played or the Where I Go joint, like it's so many great songs that hit different parts, you know what I'm saying, of things you're like, damn son, like why is this song like it's just it came at the right time, you know? Like it's that joint, man. Cause that's why I was like, damn, did I play this joint already? Like, it's just something that's why I've been stuck on certain albums, you know? I can't really just jump to another joint because like I've been
They're
stuck.
calling this shit album of the year.
Yeah, it's mine at least. You know what I'm saying?
Spoiler alert.
It's mine at least right now. Unless something else drop, that's just
Drake and 21 dropping this Friday.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go Steve Lacy because I play something off there. I'm gonna go back to
You know, Good David likes that song too, Tether David.
I got you. My joint I'm gonna play actually is this one joint. It's the extended version of the record off of Omar Apollo's album Ivory, which is called Endlessly. And it just had the interlude on the regular joint, but he had the deluxe and he actually dropped the whole record. And here we go. Endlessly, Omar Apollo. Can you hear it well?
I can hear it.
I'll just play from the joint. Let me just play from here. I forgot YouTube might be a little better. Here we go.
I went and listened to that No Worries record. You were right.
I try to tell you, bro. The album or the song?
The song, I'm not. I dipped my toes in the album. I like what I hear so far. The Knowledge, the 88, 1988. That one.
Yeah, definitely slaps, bro. Definitely slaps. Yeah, here we go, man. This is Endlessly by Omar Apollo.
you need me now, I would hold you tight, hold you tight. If you change your mind, don't wait till the moment's right. Moment's right. You ain't even touched me in so long. You ain't say you loved me in so long. You don't even try to call my phone. Did you even love me all along? You ain't even touched me in so long. You ain't say you loved me in so long. You don't even try to call my phone. Did you even love me all along?
Already got what I'll ever need. I know deep in me there's everything. What if I trust myself endlessly?
Cause if I decide to leave tonight, I'll have no pride, yeah. At least I could try to be by your side with something sunrise. You ain't even touched me in so long. You ain't say you loved me in so long. You don't even try to call my phone. Did you even love me all along? You ain't even touched me in so long. You ain't say you loved me in so long. You don't even try to call my phone. Did you even love me all along?
Already got what I'll ever need.
Yo, y'all seen the Lakers celebrate their first win, like this Game 7 of the finals?
What if I trust myself and
I made it about Patrick Beverly. Did the same thing for that fucking playing shit.
I like that playing shit.
You never had to fucking celebrate it like you just fucking like won the MVP or some shit like that, my nigga. Like,
well, not, but it's a good concept. Like, give teams a chance.
On that note, you already know what it is, man. Get your bars off podcast. Rest in peace, my brother Dustin. Big spooky hour shit. You already know what it is, man. And on that note, man, get your bars off podcast. You know where to find us. Get your bars off podcast. Get your bars on network. All streaming platforms. All social media.
Join the group.
Darks. Yes, join the Facebook group also for sure. Join the Facebook group. Come kick it with us. Come have conversations. You know, man. Follow me at Ari Starks, Los, Sue. Let them know where to follow you.
Follow me at _marketable1 on Twitter. Follow me at King_Cap29 on IG.
OKC -3. The Ducks against the
This nigga going off.
He's saying a bunch of places where you can find him, but we can't hear him. Just go back to other episodes and you'll know.
SXDZ on all platforms.
A boy named Sue.
And
right now he's saying, hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having great times. And, you know what I'm saying?
Kiss the ring. It's Rome Streets.
Yo, you do look like Rome Streets. Wow, yo, you're like an anamorph.
He morphs into
random different rappers.
He was Cola last week.
Wow. You really look like mad different niggas, bro. That's fucking sick.
He's Ditto. He's Ditto from Pokemon.
He's the only nigga I know who could just change his phone angle and have on 3 different costumes.
And on that note,
see in 2 directions to one place that's forward and up to the top.
Yo, what?
Hey, I'm using that for my morning motivation post tomorrow.
What?
Check me out on Monday Motivation, a boy named Sue or SXDZ on YouTube.
I like that. Nah, real shit. I like that. I fucking like that.
I'll be moving on the low. Nobody don't know. I just don't post shit.
Yo, this nigga laugh like a fucking like Wicked Witch of the East, yo.